Good morning, YouTube Andy with you with another video. So today I'm at a housing estate on West Swindon called East Lees, and I'm looking at the first house we ever bought back in 1987. A little 2-bedroom semi there, just tucked over in the corner. Yeah, that's our first house, that was. We lived there for, I don't know, about 7 years until we outgrew it. Then we moved to Upper Stratton on the other side of town to a 3-bed. We were there for 31 years, and now we've moved to a little bungalow on the lawns, so another part of Swindon. But today the video is going to be set on the west side of Swindon. There's a lovely pathway through the gap there, so we'll be going down the pathway, going around a few bends, under a few bridges, down an old abandoned railway track, up to what's known as Shaw Forest Park, which is not a forest really, it's just a nice area, nice wooded area to go and explore with my cameras and my drone. I want to go down the old abandoned railway track, which has been closed for a number of weeks because I think Thames Water have been in there doing some work. I think they've been relaying some really big pipes, so I'm not sure whether this track's going to be open or not. Because what I'm hoping is that I can get to the park, Shaw Forest Park, through that particular abandoned railway line, or the old railway line anyway, but we'll soon find out. Right, we've come to a crossroads. I'm going to turn left, Malden Hill, so we're now on the old railway line. You can see it's very, very straight. This, I believe, I'm trying to think where it used to go to. I don't honestly know the history about it, and perhaps I should have read up before coming down here, but I think it goes from Swindon station out towards, in a westward direction, over to a small town called Purton, and then I think it may have either gone to either Cricklade or out towards Malmesbury. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I was basically abandoned back in probably the 1960s or maybe even the 1970s. Shame really, but there we go. But it's made it into a lovely cycle track where you can ride down it and just enjoy a bit of countryside, which is basically not far from the town centre. There's lots of little parks in and around Swindon, little cycle tracks, miles and miles of cycle tracks, and little parks and green spaces where you can just go and explore and go and enjoy yourself. Basically, it's lovely. So I think that carries on for quite a long way going that way. We're going to go left, step on the pedals a minute, up into the actual park. Okay, this is Shaw Forest Park. Not massive, but it's really nice. Gonna cycle around this. Beautiful weather. I mean, early to mid-November. Amazing weather. Come on in. Morning. Don't mind the drone, okay? That's great. Lovely day, isn't it? There we go. See, people don't mind the drone so much. I think they're amused by it, probably. Right, let's go this way, I think. Yeah, let's go this way. This is absolutely glorious. I mean, it's not really cold either. I mean, it's a bit chilly, mind. We're talking just after 9 o'clock in the morning now. It's a little bit chilly, but it's not overly cold. This place is fairly new. I'll say fairly new, maybe less than 20 years old. Now, when you think about in terms of trees, forests and woods, that's fairly young. So I thought I just sat looking at the map the other day thinking, I've been there. Oh, I've not been here yet. Let's go and have a little look. And that's what kind of prompted me to come out here and do what I'm doing. Anyway, I've had a couple of busy days at work. I just thought I'd sort of break it up a little bit, get out, get some exercise, get some fresh air, and really do what I like to do and just enjoy this area, really. Dogs are having a great run, good exercise for them. I think they really like it. And I don't cycle too fast, so I'm not as if I'm leaving them behind or anything like that. I'm just doing a very gentle cycle, really. Okay, we are going to have a little fly in this quite wild, very wild actually, wood. Right, let's get my stuff sorted out. Right, we'll take off. Okay, let's give it a go then. Get filming. Have a fly through this. This looks to be quite challenging actually. Right, okay. So we'll give it a go then. See what we can see in this really nice wood. Got a bit of interference there from the sun. Probably would be great if I had filters actually, but I just can't be bothered with them. Sorry about that, guys. But we try and fly it in the shady parts maybe. Probably better to do that, I think. Right. Okay, right, stick it on your big screen, guys. You didn't know you might see something interesting, you might not. I don't know, I've never been round it before. Looks to be a bit of a challenge. Drone flyer's nightmare. But I'm always up for a bit of a challenge. If I do go quiet, it means that I'm either lost for words or I am concentrating on keeping this thing in a fairly flyable condition, which is sometimes easier said than done, especially when going through places like this. Okay, we're just going to try and find the gaps. Okay, oh dear. Doing something strange. I think it's caught on something actually. Right, I'm just going to bring it back a little bit because getting in there I think would be an absolute nightmare if I were to drop it right now. Just bring it back towards myself a little bit, I think. I just don't like the idea of actually going in there trying to retrieve it. That isn't fun when you've got to do that, especially when there's brambles and stinger nettles and whatever else all around. Okay, just fly it down here. Anyway, yeah. Right, talking of kind of Donald Trump, I listened to a very interesting video, kind of critique, not so much critiquing him, but it was like, you know, you've made all these promises and you've pretty much got the popular vote, you've got the Senate and the Congress or whatever else they call it. Basically, he's got the whole lot. Okay. Now, if he doesn't make it work, I mean, he really has got to hold back on making so many promises, I think, because I just think that what he's actually saying, he's making a rod for his own back. He might be saying things he cannot actually deliver, and you'll be judged, you know, in years to come about what you actually promised, what you delivered. So I think he's really got to go careful what he's saying. I mean, you know, I like what he's saying. He's saying some great things, you know, and I'm not trying to poo-poo him or anything like that. I just think, you know, if you're saying things you can't deliver, okay, then you're going to have a bit of a problem. Right, I've lost my drone in there. I've got to go and retrieve it, and I've got 70% battery power left. So let's go and do that. So I can most definitely hear it. Okay, sort of down. There it is. Yeah. I guess I took it through there, and I didn't quite allow for the hill going up, but everything's fine. We're all good to go again. We have now 64% battery power, so we're going to take it off for another flight. Look in that direction, I think. I do. Right, let's have a little fly around, shall we? See what there is down here. Okay, going down a bit of a slope here now. Just weasel our way down, I think, into this area. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I think it's a bit marshy out there. I don't know. It just appears to have that kind of look to it. A bit of marshland or something. I don't know, but it's really nice though. Very barren. Nice though. Yeah. Nice place to fly around and just enjoy. Yeah. Well, just take a nice slow cruise around really. Gosh, wow, you wouldn't want to drop your drone down there, would you? You might not get it back again. Anyway, it's very interesting. Just gonna make our way down this little, what looks like some sort of a pathway maybe, I don't know. Anyway, have looked into the FPV kind of stuff. It's quite expensive. I'm not sure I really want to go down the FPV route. I think you can probably see a whole lot more, but it just seems like the angles you're flying at, because you're kind of doing like left angles and right angles, and it kind of turns. Not, I don't know, I just don't like the orientation of it, to be honest. It's probably me just being a bit finicky, I suppose, but I mean, oh great, look at that. See, if I'd FPV then, I would have probably seen that maybe a second or two before that, but there we go. Okay, so we got the drone once again in follow mode. I've got a little bit of battery power on it. I'm just going to use it up, you know, deplete all the batteries and charge them from absolutely zero. Plus it just adds a little bit more to the video. Anyway, come to the end of our video now. I just want to say thanks for watching. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it. I really have, getting out here, getting some sunshine, some fresh air, and the dogs have had a great walk as well. There we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.